Welcome back to Great Day Houston. Do me a favor, close your eyes and picture what you think a retirement community looks like. Okay, now take a look at this. Mary, how many times a week do people stop by here and say, we want to rent a room here?
Well, it happens more often than you would think. We have to kind of say, well, this is actually a retirement community, and you have to be 62 years old to live here. And they're a little shocked because it is so beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. But you set out on purpose to not make it look like what people's stereotypical idea of a retirement community is. Exactly, exactly. This community is very elegant. It's very welcoming. A lot of people think it's a beautiful hotel or a beautiful condominium. They have no idea what it is. Yeah. But now with my outreach, people are starting to know in the Tanglewood area we're the go-to for senior living. Yeah, and when we say senior living, just to be clear, this is independent living, which means? Well, independent living, you know, allows people to live their lives just as they did at home, but it's kind of confusing because there's a very thin line between independent and assisted living. And a lot of people think, well, there's no assistance for my mom or my dad. Well, that's not true. We have a home health agency right here within the community, and they can lend those services and allow people to age in place. But yet, it's very stimulating. We have over 300 activities on our calendar a month, and it's really a wonderful way for them to still live their life in the community and the neighborhood that they love. Yeah, without the burden of home ownership. Exactly. No property taxes, no utilities, none of those things. Sometimes you have couples who come in to live together. Other times you may have single folks, and you have different formats for them to live in, just like regular apartment living. Right. What we offer here are apartment homes that you can just lease. It's just an annual lease. There's no big, heavy buy-in, and that gives a lot of people peace of mind. There's no big, huge financial obligation to move in and be a resident of the village of Tanglewood. We have over 10 plans to choose from. We have 2 bedrooms, 1 bedrooms with dens. Some look over our beautiful courtyard, which I hope y'all do get some pictures of while you're visiting us today, because it's absolutely gorgeous, and I love to see the residents sit out and enjoy it. But our apartments have full kitchens, stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, 9-foot ceilings, crown molding, and I love to see those women's eyes when I open up for our spacious walk-in closets. Oh, we love that. Hey, the dinner bell is ringing, and I see people in the dining room right now. There you go. I'm going to go talk about the food that you serve here, because that's delicious too. Thank you so much for visiting us. Bye. Bye. Tony, when it comes to food services, a lot of people don't realize that the specialty includes geriatric nutrition, which is so important for this stage of life. Absolutely. Nutrition is extremely important for our residents. However, their wishes count. Yeah. And doesn't mean it doesn't taste good. Well, it goes nutritious and tasting good goes hand in hand. We want to make sure that they continue their lifestyle and the foods that they used to have, and provide all those varieties of menus that they are used to getting here in Houston. Because they have input into that. There are some favorite moments for them. One of them is high tea. High tea, absolutely popular. Starts from the culinary to the presentation to the service to the residents having their hats and champagne and all gourmet teas. Speaking of champagne, I heard there's like a mean happy hour that takes place here. Absolutely. 2 times a week, I think, we do a happy hour, provide happy hour for our residents. Chardonnay is their favorite. I heard another favorite is Bananas Foster. Actually, it's going on right now. Oh, let's go take part in it. Yay. Dr. Braden, did you find that when you moved in here that your honey-do list got shorter? My honey list was almost gone when I got here. Now it's down to 0. What's one of the best things you love about living here, Jane? I love the people, I love the food, I love our apartment. It's just been absolutely the greatest thing we could have ever done. And Dr. Braden, take me into the decision to leave your house and come here. It was, I had a lot of things go wrong health-wise, and then I was getting better, and then I loved to garden, and I was finding that I couldn't get out in the garden like I really wanted to, and rather than direct somebody to do it, well, we decided to move here and simplify our lives. Yeah, and I'm sure that brings peace of mind, huh? Very, yeah. We're doing really, really well here. It's the best care in the world. Food is good. It's open, the people are welcoming.
and it's a good place for us right now.
All right. Well, I know you have things to get to because you all have the busiest schedules I have seen. So thank you very much for spending time with us.
That's been our pleasure.
Kay, you're the fancy one in the group. There are a lot of people who come here, and part of the advantage is that they have other people in the same age group to be with.
And I think that is so true. And I mean, we have the most fantastic environment over here. And when you walked in, Deborah, didn't you just feel so happy when you looked at that beautiful dining room area?
Oh, I'm signing up.
Oh, yeah.
I am signing up. Kay, what kinds of things do people get to do here that many people may not have ever done throughout life?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If they like a game like mahjong or bridge or bingo, that's all very available. We now have a book club that's been regenerated. It is wonderful. We have a stitching class. We have all sorts of exercise programs. We have a heated swimming pool. I mean, I could just go on and on.
I heard there was Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, there was. It was a fabulous affair. It was just beautiful. It really was. And of course, we all dressed up in our finery, and we looked pretty good.
Oh, I bet you did. Laura,
yes.
Kay is your mom.
Yes.
I'm sure it brings you peace of mind to know that she's in this type of environment. What was the situation that brought her here?
Absolutely. So our father passed away, and so for a few years she, lived on her own, and then it just, she actually gave us the gift of just knowing it was time to move on. And so when she came here 5 years ago, it was just absolutely gave us peace of mind knowing that she could be here, and there were people 24/7 here looking after her when we're out of town traveling or what have you. So tremendous peace of mind to have all that.
Did you see a change in attitude in your mom when she came here?
Well, as you can tell, she's always kind of spunky, so she just kept the spunk going.
All right. So what are you spunking off to next?
Well, you know what? You mean you think I'm leaving here?
In the next few minutes.
In the next few minutes.
Yeah.
Because I know you've got more people to interview. But you know what? Life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer it gets to the end, the faster it goes. So, I mean, I'm not going to let 1 minute escape my day today to not have fun.
Many of the employees at the Village of Tanglewood have worked there since it was built. They are like family and are ready to welcome new residents. Retirement Center Management has several locations in the Houston area with on-site healthcare services. For more information, log on to villageoftanglewood.com or give them a call at this number, 346-800-6610. That's 346-800-6610. And might I mention, some residents have found love and gotten married at Village of Tanglewood.